We're about to drop the puck for tonight's Stanley Cup playoff game. With Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich.
Big playoff game tonight, Doc. Here's the man between the pipes. For Carolina, one of the steadiest goalies in the league, Artur Zerbe. And in the opposite net, starting for Washington, Craig Billington.
Puck about to drop in Washington. Controlled by Zubras. Rink wide to Yager. The Capitals rescue the puck. He smothers it. Draw to the right of the net. One-timed over to Bondra. Loads it up and fires.
Not much action early in the game here.
To Bondra. Cross ice to Battaglia. To Bondra. With a shot. Kick save. Right side to Battaglia. Feeds it across. The Hurricanes change it up. Face off to the left of the net. Zubras plays it, drops it. Cross ice pass. Cross ice pass. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Slap shot. Intercepted. Intercepted by Simon. Sent to Zubras. Wrists it. Feeds it across. Over to Kapanen. On goal. Nicolishin faces off in his own zone. The drive! Gathered in by Wasacek. Pass ahead. Cross ice pass.
The crowd sitting on their hands, Doc, waiting for the first strike still.
Face off to the left of the net. Quick pass to Tanabe. Quick shot. Chased down by Hedican. Taken by the Hurricanes. Kept up to Lang. Touch pass to Battaglia. Big blast. That shot's wide. Wide. Off the mark. Loads it up and fires. Cross ice pass. Feeds it across. Rink wide to Lang. Puts it on goal. Hedican starts it the other way. Didn't get through. Hedican plays it. The Hurricanes in the midst of a change. Hedican shoots it to the corner. Across left to Yager. Big shot. Covered by Urbe. Face off to the right of the net. Puck controlled by Nicolishin. One-timed over to Kristic. Cross ice to Svoboda. Breakaway chance. Kuchera in the defensive end to get it. Cross ice to Kristic. Across left to Svoboda. Cracks them hard.
Oh, he knocked him into next week.
Washington playing better in the playoffs.
They've put together a nice playoff run.
Draw to the left of the net. Moves it quickly to Konowalchuk. With a shot. Puck controlled by Wallen.
A game of cat and mouse right now as both teams are trying to feel each other out.
Over to Kapanen. Lets it fly. Rink wide to Konowalchuk. Left side to Kapanen. Fires the wrist shot. Ward races back to get it. Left side to Kapanen. Over to O'Neill. In his kitchen.
This league is all about collisions, Doc.
Across right to Simon. Over to Yager. Cross ice to Battaglia. Shoots it into the corner. Rebounds off the board. The shot. Yager on a breakaway. Shoots. Smothered. Draw to the right of the net. To Hill. To Langdon. Drives one towards the net. Shoots to Daniels. Over to Pettinger. Played into the corner. Rebounds off the boards. Can't find the target. Rink wide to Langdon.
The crowd sitting on their hands, Doc.
They score! Adams punches it in on the breakaway. And the Hurricanes go out in front.
What a terrific toe drag.
Face off at center ice. Nikolishkin races over to get it. Pass to Miller. The drive. One times it to Zelina. Right side to Miller. Over to Christie. Throws the hip. The period almost over. He's been standing on his head in this game. Draw to the right of the net. Touch pass to Tanabe. Over to O'Neill. Over to O'Neill. That's the end of the first period. Carolina 1, the Capitals 0. We're ready now for the start of the second period.
Washington finds themselves on the short side so far, but they have plenty of time to turn this thing around.
Over to Hill. Feeds it across. Cross ice to Kapanen. Cross ice pass. 2 on none. They score! He had nothing but ice and goal-scoring glory ahead of him. And this thing is knotted up.
Yager looks like a man among boys on this scoring rush.
Washington 1, the Hurricane 1. Brindamore dumps it to the corner. Not there. Over to Konowalchuk. Rink wide to Bondra. Scores! A quick flurry of goals. And the Capitals will now skate with a 1-goal lead.
Oh, they really got things going out there. Flying up and down the ice.
Face off at center ice. Zubras races over to get it. Simon dumps it to the corner. To Simon. Right side to O'Neill. Fires away. Robs him blind. Right side to Simon. Offside against Carolina. Face off at center ice. Lang ahead with it. Cross ice to Konowalchuk. To Bondra. To Bondra. Pass to Svoboda. The shot. Wallen passes it. Carolina wants to draw even. Lets it fly. Draw to the right of the net. Picked up by the Capitals. The wrist shot. Puck brought along by Nikolishkin. Oh, is he crushed?
Now, you don't want to be on the wrong end of too many of those.
They score! Brindamore drilled that one into the net. And the game is tied.
Brindamore took the puck and slipped it into the net.
The draw in the neutral zone. Short pass to Simon. Cranks it. He missed the net. Hill gathers it in. Over to O'Neill. Sent to Simon. Sent to Yager. Taps it ahead. The Capitals are offside. The score is tied. The draw at center ice. He drops it. Scores! They're turning this into a video game. The Hurricanes are out in front.
If a fan went away for a hot dog, he might have missed both those goals.
The draw at center ice. Right side to Pettinger. Unloads. Love by Urbe with a shot. Quick pass to Halpern. Over to Zelina. Over to Svoboda. Pass to Metropolit. Cross ice to Svoboda. Pettinger chases it down. Across left to Metropolit. The Capitals change on the fly. To Halpern. Loads it up and fires. He fires. The Capitals want to change lines. Feeds it across. Nobody back on defense. Wasicek ahead with it. Face off to the right of the net. Picked up by Washington. Pass to Bondra. The Capitals looking to even things up. Fires a slapper. Hip check thrown. Retrieved by Whip. Feeds it across. Cross-ice pass. Cross-ice pass. Advances the puck to Battaglia. Offside. Face off at center ice. One times it to Gonchar. Over to O'Neill. Across right to Simon. Rink wide to Francis. Over to O'Neill. Covered by Urbe. Draw to the right of the net. One times it to Wallen. Takes a shot. Face off in the right circle. Over to Kristich. Cross-ice pass. Lets it rip. He smothers it. Face off in the left circle. One times it to Hill. Over to Simon. Carolina would love to have an insurance goal. Washington gets control. Moves it quickly to Simon. Errant pass. Urbe covers it. Draw in the right circle. To Wallen. Across right to Jelena. One timed over to Bondra. Rink wide to Svoboda. Over to Svoboda. Right side to Jelena. Jelena on the hard around. Off target. Wasicek with the puck. Time running down in the period. Cross-ice pass. Across left to Bondra. Pass to Lang. Offside. Washington really taking advantage of the power play.
If you commit a penalty, these guys will make you pay. Big time.
Washington trying to tie it up. And the second period comes to an end. Carolina 3, the Capitals 2. All set for the start of the third period.
Both teams have put themselves in a position to win this thing, Doc.
Picked up by the Capitals. Cross-ice pass. Cross-ice pass. Cross-ice to Francis. Francis brings it in offside. Draw at center ice. Picked up by the Capitals. Over to Battaglia. Nails him with a vicious hip check.
You'll feel that one later.
Not so fast. Offside. Face off at center ice. One times it to Hill. Feeds it across. Score! Yager with nothing but ice and the goalie in front of him, and he scores. Yager knots this thing up.
What a terrific toe drag.
Tied here. Lang controls the puck. Touch pass to Clean. Over to Konowalchuk. Across right to Jelena. Mows him down.
You'll feel that one later.
One timed over to Svoboda. Rink wide to Bondra. He smothers it. Draw to the left of the net. Over to Hill. He fires. Winds up and fires! fires. Quick shot. Rink wide to Yager. Battaglia looks a little groggy.
Not sure what happened, but it looks like he's in a lot of pain out there.
The draw in the neutral zone. Over to Kristic. Cross ice pass. Touch pass to Nikolitin. Shooting. Walks in front. Takes a shot. Neither team with an advantage. Dumped into the corner. He missed the net. Touch pass to Kapanen. Feeds it along to Kristic. The Capitals in the midst of a change. Irbe smothers it. Draw to the right of the net. Over to Yager. Loads it up and fires. Shooting. Cross ice pass. Cross ice pass. Over to Simon. Retrieved by Yager. Over to Simon. Quick pass to Yager. Feeds it across. Pass to Yager. Across right to Zubras. The Capitals change on the fly. Into the corner. Over to Svoboda. Cross ice to Brindamore. Over to Vondra. Gathered in by Malik. The shot on goal. Covered up. Face off to the right of the net. Halpern races up. He scores! Metropolit wrists it past the startled netminder for the goal. And the Capitals take the lead.
Metropolit able to get off the quick wrister for a nice goal there.
Carolina looking for the equalizer. Drop. Cross ice pass. Retrieved by Kuchera. Feeds it across. Across left to Halpern. Pass picked off by Kuchera. The hip check. Gathered in by Pettinger. The Hurricanes go for a line change. Rink wide to Pettinger. Throws a hip check. He smothers it. Face off to the left of the net. Quick pass to Konowalchuk with a slap shot. To Daniels. Pass picked off by Gonchar. Retrieved by Adams. The Hurricanes change on the fly. Two-line pass is called. Draw in the left circle. Zubras with the puck. Over to Simon. Slap shot. Kick. Scores! He hit the bullseye on the slap shot. The Capitals get a little breathing room.
He got all of it. That one beat the goaltender cleanly.
Washington 5, the Hurricanes 3. Touch pass to Hill. Scores! They're piling up the goals. The Capitals in control now.
They didn't give him a chance to catch their breath before they scored again.
Draw at center ice. Quick pass to Klee. Hands it to Kapanen. Shot. Lets it rip. Rink wide to Miller. The drive. Front of the goal. Covered up. Draw in the left circle. Zubras ahead with it. The Capitals change up. Tees it up. Smothered by Urbe. Face off to the left of the net. Lang up with it. Under 20 seconds remaining in the period. Got a chance. This one is over. The Capitals, a little too tough tonight.
Well, Mike, this one wasn't even close tonight. It was a blowout.
For Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich, wishing you a pleasant good evening. So long, everybody.
From the Washington Capitals, number 17, Chris Simon. The second star, from the Washington Capitals, number 9, Danny Subras. And the first star of the game, from the Washington Capitals, number 68,